Alright, hi everyone, hello friends, how you doing? Happy Monday. It has been a while since we had a Monday stream. It's been like 3 weeks, I think. It's been 3 weeks since we started Transistor. And I'm trying to remember everything that's going on. I was like rewatching the last, well, the first Transistor stream we did. Trying to like piece together what the storyline is. I'm not even sure I'm gonna remember how to play this, you guys. So the first part of the stream is gonna be like me relearning how to play the game. So anyway, hi friends, how's it going? Harper, the game itself is really cool. I'm really enjoying all the strategery that you have to do with it. Hey Fish, how's it going? I've been lowered into the corner since the last time you watched. Well, it's been a while then. Yeah, I remember my stream setup used to be, my layout used to be that I was in the upper right corner, but now I'm in the lower right corner. So I moved. The rent down here is cheaper than the rent up there. So anyway, hello to everyone who is here. Hello, Zai. Glad you're here and things are going well for you. Fish, I'm glad you're here. Harp, glad you're here. Anyone who's watching, I am glad you folks are here tonight. Alright, so we're going to carry on with Transistor tonight. Yeah, I was trying to remember what happened last time. So, stuff and things. Music is a little bit louder. I will bump it down a skosh. Based on the levels I'm seeing, things look fine, so hopefully that does it for you. So yeah, so last time, so we are Red. That is our character that we're playing, this lady right here, who's running around. And the sword thingy that she's carrying around is Transistor. And we started the game finding Transistor, like, wedged into, like, the chest of this guy who's, like, slumped on the ground. And Transistor is, like, this sentient being who talks to us. And I suspect that Transistor is actually the guy who had Transistor shoved through his chest. So there's that. What's this game about, Fish? I don't know. It's about, what, 12 to 15 hours long. So basically we're in, like, this kind of cyberpunk world. Gradually learning more about the world as we go through. There's this group called the Camerata that we're gradually learning more about. They seem to be the antagonists of this story. At least from what I can tell so far. At least that's how they're presented. But who knows? As the story unfolds, we'll probably find out more. What was I gonna say? So last time we fought one of the Camerata, Sybil, and we are using the information or like whatever we gleaned from Sybil to track down the other Camerata. To find out, like, why they decided to hunt down people, and I guess specifically Red and whoever the guy is inside Transistor. So yeah, so that's what's going on. What is the... That's not the menu button. What is the menu button? Oh, I can use the space bar to do pictures and stuff. I don't remember how to get into, like, the menu. Maybe I need to not be in, M? Nope, not M. Maybe I need to not be in this area. Because this is kind of like a special, like,
back to
out of the
reality.
right area. Alright, back to reality.
Okay, back on track.
Alright, let's see. So space, that's the, that's the this thing. I'm just pushing buttons until I find a thing. Ah! Sorry guys, it's taking me a bit to sort this out. Ah. I don't remember the controls. Oh my god. I mean, I remember how to move around, but I don't remember how to, like... Oh wait, I should go into settings maybe. Controls. Okay, there we go. Should do that. Cursor, interact, move right, move left, move up, flourish. Right mouse button is use transistor. Hum a song is tab. I didn't know hum a song was in the control. That's cool. See, we got subtitles on. I've heard of Detroit Fish. I don't really know much about Detroit. I've just heard the name thrown around, and I've heard that it's good. So let's see. Move to cursor, activate turn. I know how to do that. Undo planning. Stop moving is shift. Use transistor, right mouse button. Hum a song. It's tab. Use function 1, 2, 3, 4. Interact is E. Flourish. It's Q. Move up, down, left, right. Cool, but I don't know how to, like... Well, maybe I don't have a menu, but I thought I also had a thing that, like, told me about what my... Okay, that's what I was looking for. Okay, so I've got crash and switch and help and jaunt. Okay, and I can't actually fiddle with them or interact with them until I find a thing. That's right, a thing.
Cheerleader psyching them up.
Ah. Alright. Let's plan this out, shall we? Let's see. So what do I got? I got crash, I got switch, I got help, and I have jaunt. Okay, so I think I want to jaunt this way. And then let's see if I can take this guy out with crash. Alright, let's just see what happens there. Doing a great job, guys. I'm starting out the stream by, like, not remembering how to play the game. Actually, I wonder if it would help to use switch on one of these, like the cheerleaders. Oh. Yeah, because they would probably give me a shield. Oh, the clucker is protected. Oh, that's what I should do. Okay, so let's do this. Oh wait, hang on. I guess that doesn't work. So let's do this instead. And then let's try this. Let's see how that goes.
Give us a hand.
Oops. Oh. I changed the clucker instead of changing the cheerleader. Alright, well, let's see if I can do this instead. Alright, and then let's go over here and take care of the clucker. Alright, so now the cheerleader is protecting me instead of the clucker. Alright, so let's see if I can take out the clucker. Let's see if I can go here. Oh, it's protected by the cheerleader though, so actually let me reset this. Let me actually just take out this cheerleader instead. Ah! Whoops, we need to get out of there. Alright, so we will go over there, we'll go over there, and then let's try to take out this clunker as much as we can.
Easy.
Oh! Ah! glad that I can do this in like turn-based fashion instead of like trying to sort this out like in real time. Alright. Ooh, cell. Wait, can I grab that cell? Oh, there we go. It was like in a thing. Alright, so let's catch up to this clunker. Oh, I don't need to like overkill that thing. Hang on a sec. Alright. And then see if we can get this though. Let's get that thing.
Get out of our town.
That's right, get out of our town. Ha! Yeah. Alright. Cool. Now I remember how to play this game. Yay, even better. Let's see. What? Oh, access point. There we go. Now I can go in and look at some of my function thingers. Alright. So we went to... Let's inspect the function. Because we get background on everyone. So let's see. Install and use function in an upgrade slot or a passive slot to learn more. Okay. That's right. I think I remember from last time, the more we use these different functions, the more we can unlock them. So, let me see. And Breach is our mystery friend who I believe is trapped inside Transistor. Let's see. Recovered data indicates subject had no selections on record. There's a real possibility less than 5% this information is inaccurate due to data corruption. Okay. Do you remember that from last time? Just kind of refreshing my memory on everyone here. Lillian, one of the preeminent scientific minds in Cloud Bank, youngest ever individual to be elected as chairwoman of the OVC board. Several of her former colleagues indicated Ms. Platt left following the sudden disappearance of a close personal friend, Mr. Maximilius Darcy. Decided one day to move to the country. Alright. Oh, so we want to install this function in a passive slot to unlock this third one here. Okay, cool. So to fully unlock her info, we need to put her into a passive slot. Preston Moyle. Oh, this is like the motorcycle racing guy. Who we don't know much about. So we need to use that function more. Let's see. Neola. One would have difficulty finding a more active or outspoken member of the community. As Neola Chain. Alright. Let's see. This chain did have her detractors, and this became very clear at the opening she arranged for the Goldwalk channel. Alright. So we have much to decrypt there. The switch function is Farah Yondale. So we have to put that in a passive slot to learn more. Help function. So this is Sybil. So this is what we got from Sybil last time. As one of the Camerata, she was responsible for gathering information about potential high-value targets, people who could contribute to their cause. She did this job to perfection, drawing no notice, though one target in particular caused her much frustration. I wonder who that target could be. I wonder if that is, the target is Red, actually. Then Wave 10 again. We do not know anything about Wave 10 again, so if we use the load function... So let's see. Active slot. Form a volatile packet. Strike. Strike packet to produce a large blast. Upgrade slot effect. Increase area of effect of most functions. Passive slot effect. Okay. Generate volatile packets instantly at a regular interval. Okay, so let's go back. Oh. So let's see. Let's remove all of our installed things. And I'm gonna kind of mix and match these things on the basis of what do we need to decrypt. What needs the most decrypting? Oh yeah, Zai. Hot food and hot weather don't particularly go. Aren't particularly the best combination, I suppose. Alright, so let's see. So to learn more about red, we want to put this in like either an upgrade slot or a passive slot. So let's see where we can put this. So put it. Alright, so this is a passive slot. Gain damage resistance and immunity to all slowing effects. Oh, well let's install in a passive slot and see how that goes. What else do we have? Let's see. Breach. Oh, if we put this in a passive slot, we'll learn more about our mystery man. So, why don't we do that as well? Because I want to learn more about this guy. So, passive slot, gain more planning potential in turn. Oh, cool. So that lets us take more actions during the turn stage. Alright. So let's install that. So we've taken up our 2 passive slots. What else? Spark. I need to put that in the passive slot to decrypt that more, so I don't have any more room there. Jaunt. I do love Jaunt. So let's put that in an upgrade slot. I think we need to have something installed in an active slot to put it in an upgrade slot, so bounce though. We can learn more about Neola if we put this in an active slot. So, what does this do in an active slot? Discharge a ricocheting bolt that jumps from target to target. Oh, nice. Okay. So we'll do that. Let's see. Switch. I know it lets people change loyalty. Well, that has to go into a passive slot. But I don't have any room in passive slots right now. Sybil, help. If I can put that into a upgrade slot, we can work on unlocking that. So I could put... See, did I look at Spark? Yeah, I did. Never mind. I think it was Jaunt. I could put Jaunt into an upgrade slot, and I could put help into an upgrade slot. Load, I don't think we've used at all. So let's put load. Load explosive area effect. Let's put load into an active slot here. Form a volatile packet, strike packet to produce a large blast. Okay, so let's do that. And then, well, do we have enough memory for some of these things? Help will take up 4 memory slots, and then Jaunt will take up 3. So I think we can just barely do this. Alright, so if we do bounce plus Jaunt, bounce will be usable during turn recovery. If I do load and Jaunt, load will detonate automatically and be usable during turn recovery. Oh, okay. Let's do that. And then, let's do, let's see, help. Oh, sorry, friends. Let's see. Alright, so help, if we put it in with bounce as an upgrade, what does that do? Gain a 50% chance to prevent cells from spawning. Huh. I wonder what makes that. Oh, so when an enemy drops a cell, I guess that's like they'll respawn if it's not picked up or destroyed or whatever, so. Okay, so that's handy. All right, let's install that upgrade. Okay, cool. All right. So, my motivation here is purely... Hold on a sec. The music got like a little loud in my ears. Alright. My motivation here is purely to try and find out as much about our friends as possible. Friends slash enemies, what have you. Alright.
Head on in.
Yep, let's head on in.
Coast is clear. Used to be how many good drinking joints here? Caddies.
Let's go up this way.
Seaside.
Ooh,
Cloud Alley.
terminal. OVC terminal. Traverson Hall is gone.
So it's true.
The administration scrambles to explain sudden disappearance of a historic high-rise landmark. Let's read the full story.
Red, let's go. While we still can.
Let's see. The ever-changing facade of Traverson Hall may be gone for good as independent reports confirm the entire structure has vanished. A 100 square block area. Wow, that's big. So it's like a 10 by 10 blocks. That's a lot of... Gosh, that'd be like the entire loop in Chicago. Surrounding the structure's location has been designated offline pending investigation. Oh, they just took that area offline. As administrators conduct a thorough search of the premises. If you have information pertaining to this report, please contact your local administration. Let's comment on it. If anybody's reading this near Traverson, leave as soon as you can. R. Alright, let's go.
Step right up.
Oh, okay. So let's see what we can do about our friends here. All right, load is not going to be enough. So apparently I could totally take out Cheerleader from here. Let's try that. Oh, geez.
Snapshot's shooting faster.
Snapshots? Oh gosh. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's see if this takes this thing out. Oh geez. I don't like these snapshot things, whatever they're doing. Oh wait, hold up. So, is load just like a ranged attack? Is it dependent on like where I center it? Okay, well that will destroy a packet, but if I like center this attack over here more. Oh, wow, okay. Hold up. So let me see. If I do packet on this guy. I mean, load on this guy. What if I do bounce instead on this thing? Okay, and then what if I do... Can I move a bit and then do... Load? No, I can't. Oh, wait. Let me do that. Shoot. Okay. And then, what if I do... Alright, well, let's just run this way. Okay, let's make this happen. Here we go. Oh, dang. I thought for sure that I was going to take that thing out. Grumble. Let's see what happens here. Well, I just blew up a lot of stuff.
All right.
Oh. I also need to get those cells too, I guess. Maybe I don't fully understand how load works. Oh, whoops. Alright, let's take this thing out. Oh man, did we get like a critical hit on that thing? That's awesome. Alright. Oh, and here's that. Let's just take out.
Where to get out of there?
Ah, I'm trying to get out of there. Oh jeez. These things are both protected. So let's get over to this cheerleader. Take this thing out. Alright. Ah, I need to run away. Oh jeez. Ah. Take this thing out.
Who else?
There we go. Got it. Woo! Alright.
Stay out of our way.
Yeah, stay out of our way, see? Ah. Alright, well, I guess I can't use that door. Can I go down this way?
See this? This is what the Camerata want our town to be.
A cipher. Oh, what do we got here?
I'll miss this place. Going up.
To the high-rise district, I say.
Should be able to get up through here.
Function files updated. New limiter available. Nice. Alright. Let's see. So... oh man, so we unlocked the passive thing. So let's see. Career. To appreciate the impact of Red's music, consider first the current state of Cloudbank's social climate and how it evolved over the past 2 decades. When an altercation finally erupted in the crowd during one of her performances, it was the first such incident in 4 years. It escalated to the point where administrators were summoned to the scene. As one of the suspects was banned from the premises, he accused Red of being an instigator and provocateur. Red later stated it was this moment that she fully understood the potent effect her music had on people. She decided to take certain precautions from that point, receding from the spotlight to compose new material in relative privacy. Rumors swirled. Then once she finally reemerged, trouble followed. Oh my. So she kind of, it sounds like she kind of realized that her music had an effect on people, and that she could use it for perhaps powers of persuasion or delivering messages or news or storytelling or what have you. She realized she had influence, and it sounded like she kind of retreated to sort of maybe hone that for a particular purpose. Maybe. I could be wrong. Alright. Okay, so we got the story out of that we wanted. What about our friend here? Alright. Disappearance. Timestamp on subject integration coincides with timestamp of previous authenticated user relinquishing access and control. Although subject's trace data was corrupted during integration, nonetheless such data has its uses, and consequently derived a suitable function. Subject's trace data remains disjointed and cannot be recovered. So let's see. Timestamp on subject integration coincides with timestamp of previous authenticated user relinquishing access and control. Okay, so that could have to do with the moment that Transistor was like shoved into our friend's chest. So, hey Drakon, how's it going? Happy Monday to you. Alright, so let's remove that. Let's see. Preston Moyle. So we learn more about Preston Moyle. Tracking systems on his bike indicate that Mr. Moyle headed northwest across the canals late one night, averaging speeds 228% faster than the common standard. Oh my. That's more than 3 times faster. He was surely aware that the northwestern corner of Cloudbank was offline pending investigation. And this was likely the appeal. Having his very own abandoned part of town to race through on his custom bike was Preston Moyle's dream, and the reality lived up to the dream, judging by the volume of Mr. Moyle's laughter recorded by his bike. However, the recording stopped abruptly. Oh, wow. So basically he ran off joyriding and then kind of disappeared. Interesting. Alright. Well, Neola. What do we know about Neola now? The channel. The channel was to be a gallery space of sorts. Yo, Seth, how's it going? Happy Monday. The channel was to be a gallery space of sorts, designed to showcase eclectic works from those pursuing non-standard vocations that traditionally held little share. Instead, Miss Chain found herself accused of stirring unrest by calling attention to meritless perspectives undeserving of notice. Oh, huh. The group accosting her was angry for 17 different reasons in total, including how the channel edged out the competing vote for a metro station that would have bridged the gap from Goldwalk to neighboring high-rise in one short ride. Miss Chain publicly lost her composure in this particular incident, which would have escalated further if not for several individuals who stood in her defense. They later offered their support with any such matters in the future. She agreed to meet with them, not realizing who they were. Oh. Who were they, then? I wonder. Alright. So let's take that one off. Then Wave 10 again. Now we know some stuff about Wave 10 again. Mr. Wave 10 again traded the quiet life of a sanctuary vicar to become one of Cloudbank's biggest alternative broadcast personalities for his distinct blend of good-natured mannerisms and incisive social commentary. Straddling the generational boundary between the old guard and the new, Mr. Tennigan offered a canny perspective on the many factors influencing the city's evolution. But during one of his many meet and greet events with his listeners, he met a group of individuals who would forever change the course of his life. The Camerata, perhaps? Alright, so let's see, what else can we learn about Red? So we want to put Red in an upgrade slot to learn more about her. I think we've learned everything about our friend with Breach. Spark. We want to put Spark in a passive slot to learn more about Lillian. So let's see. Spark will spawn a copy when attacked, diverting nearby targets. Oh, that's cool. So let's do that. Jaunt. We also want to put Jaunt in a passive slot. So let's put that in a passive slot. Recover more quickly after using turn. Alright, that's cool. Alright, what about Bounce? Well, we don't have room in a passive slot for bounce, so we'll leave that alone. Or for switch. Oh, we learned more about Sybil, too. I missed that. Let's see. Hey, Zaspera. The game's going well. I, kind of had to relearn how to play, and also I'm kind of taking time to sort of unlock more of the character lore as well, so that's what's going on here. Let's see. So Ms. Rise met Red while putting together a small program for up-and-coming artists, and became infatuated first with Red's music, and then with her. According to diary entries, there was something inscrutable and confident about Red that Ms. Rise could not explain. However, Ms. Rise was frustrated to find that Red grew distant. Through all this, Ms. Rise observed the aloofness of one of Red's companions, and decided he must have been insinuating Red against her. Ms. Rise thought through various ways to rectify this. Oh, I wonder if that is a reference to our mystery friend. But anyway, we would need to put we need to put Sybil in the passive slot to learn more about that. And then load. We could put Wave in an upgrade slot. But it seems like most of the other things need to be either in an upgrade slot. Actually, most of them need to be like in a passive slot to unlock the rest of this stuff. So we're going to put load and crash in an upgrade slot. So what do we want to put in just active slots? Well, let's put breach in an active slot here. And then let's go ahead and pair it with crash. So breach will stun and disrupt targets, exposing vulnerabilities. Cool. Let's install that upgrade. Let's see. Gonna want room for crash in an upgrade slot. Want bounce or help or switch. Well, let's install bounce. Let's see, load has 3 bars, so I can install switch. I can't install help if I do that. So let's install switch. Whoops, that was not the right thing. All right. Okay, and then load. I can upgrade bounce with load, so bounce will be slightly stronger and deal damage in a blast radius. Oh, that's cool. Or switch and load. Switch will affect multiple targets in a radius at the point of impact. Oh, that's interesting. So I could turn multiple enemies in my favor. Let's try that, actually. Let's see what happens there.
Lead the way.
Alright. So I've accessed that access point. So that's what you do with access points. You access them.
Hope this works.
We're taking the giant elevator. Yay!
Next stop, high rise.
Up to high rise.
Something's wrong.
Uh-oh. Oh no, elevator battle,
ready.
of course. Ah. Oh jeez. Okay, so let's see what we can do to beat this creep here. Oh jeez.
We're caught out.
So I should have gotten to these cells faster. Oh gosh. Oh jeez. I'm taking a lot of damage here. Now might be a good time to try our switch function here. Oh, that's blocked? How can it be blocked? There we go. Let's switch this guy. And let's switch this guy. And then, I don't know, run away somewhere. I can skip half the library. Oh boy. I would love to skip half the library. Oh jeez. Alright. So, these enemies are switched. Let's take care of that thing. then maybe take care of this thing. Oh, whoops. What now? I can... Actually, let's see if I can switch. No, I need to, like, get, like, their line of sight. There we go. So I can switch that guy. And I can switch this creep. Alright. Oh jeez, alright. Oh no, emergency turn. Gah! I'm taking like way too much damage here. Okay, so what if I do... I can take out this creep. Oh no, I lost switch! Dang it. So I can't switch these guys over to my side anymore. So I can at least take out those little snapshots. Okay. Alright. Let's see if I can take out this thing. Wait, let's back that up a bit. I should be able to take out this one. Oh no, that weed, did that weed like rejuvenate the creep? Dang it. So I need to take out that weed. Now I should be able to take out the creep. Alright, there we go.
Close one.
Whew. So that wrecked me a little bit.
You feel that?
Ooh, access to new functions. I can get. I can get, or I can get ping. Let's see. So let's see. Get magnetic rearranging. So active slot force a target close to the user, stronger against distant targets. Upgrade. I can make most functions pull targets out of position. That might be handy. Passive. Draw in cells faster and from farther away. Oh, that's handy too. See, then ping. Fire rapid kinetic charges in a straight line. That's cool. Reduce turn planning costs and speed up most functions. Ooh, that's a handy upgrade. And then, excuse me. Passive slot. Move much farther in a single use of turn. Ooh, that might also be handy as well. Man. Let's get ping, actually. Sorry, I'm not gonna get. I'm gonna get ping. Alright. See, permission +1 upgrade slot. Oh, neat. Enables a secondary upgrade slot for an active slot. Oh, nice. Let's see. I got new limiters. See, the process will respawn from cells in much less time, or user will lose access to 6 memory or more. Functions may be uninstalled. Oh. Yeah, I don't want either of those, but I guess I have to take a limiter.
Almost there.
Alright, so I can get to an access
Welcome to
point.
High Rise.
I
Welcome
can,
home.
Oh, High Rise is home? Huh.
Good to be back here.
Aha, good access point.
Load up.
Okay, so I have to visit one more access point to repair my switch function. Let's see. What do we got? Ah! So we unlocked, we decrypted more about Red. Disappearance. The Camerata found her one night. The Camerata found her one night once the crowds dispersed after one of her performances. They had reason to believe that she would be alone rehearsing said new material, but she was not alone, and the presence of another individual disrupted aspects of the Camerata's plan for the night. Red survived the incident, becoming separated from the Camerata due to these unforeseen events on their part. Although her trace data remains intact, partial transfer did occur, including transfer of ownership status of something the Camerata believed theirs. Huh. Interesting. So, she got something that belongs to the Camerata. I wonder if it's Transistor, actually. I don't know why that would be. Alright. Okay, so let's remove that. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I don't think I actually meant to do that. I meant to remove crash. Let's remove breach, actually. Alright. Okay, so we fully unlocked Lillian's thing. So let's see. Personal records show that Ms. Platt was preoccupied with certain rumors and urban legends concerning an unusual phenomenon cited in the northwestern corner of the city, and possible connections between this and the rash of disappearances during the past 12 months. For undisclosed reasons, she did not wish to involve the authorities. Her access to privileged OVC information may have contributed to her decision. Other records show she engaged in clandestine discussions with individuals claiming to have knowledge of the circumstances surrounding her friend's disappearance. She arranged to meet with them one night at an unmarked port near Goldwalk Bay. Ms. Platt never learned the truth about her vanished friend, although in a brief moment she did learn the truth about the unusual phenomenon. To the Camerata, Ms. Platt was more of a meddler than an opportunity, one of a scarce few who held some knowledge of their movements. When the time came, they made sure they were nowhere near her last known location. According to OVC, Ms. Platt has been missing for more than 2 weeks, and the trail has gone cold. Incidents of foul play have occurred less than once a year on average for the last 10 years, but authorities have not yet ruled it out in this case. Interesting. So she apparently knew about the movements of the Camerata, and the Camerata, I'm guessing, kind of took care of the problem. So maybe we'll learn more about that throughout the course of the game, but that's what we have on her file. Let's see. New information on Preston Moyle. Let's see, disappearance. OVC first declared Mr. Moyle's absence a full 5 days later. So sure were his associates that he would return like always. So I guess he had a habit of doing this, like just running off and like going on like joyrides and then coming back days later. His close friends did not worry more than usual for 3 days, but for each subsequent day their worry increased an average of 84%. This quotient proceeded to spread to the numerous fans of Mr. Moyle's illustrious career, although administrators barred any appeals to search for him in an offline district. Huh. This So basically, he's a famous racer that just disappeared. And administration is refusing to search for him. So I wonder what his story is. His real story. Okay. And then ping is our new thing.
Enter Hyaford went to the country. Precinct did a press conference and everything.
Did Hunter Hyaford go to the country? Let's see, age 49, gender male. Selected psychology and deduction. I believe the future can be parsed. Trace status integrated. Interesting. Alright. Well, let's install this. Let's start with the active effect. Alright, and let's see. Hang on. So Red's file is complete. This person's file is complete. Lillian's file is complete. Preston's file is complete. Alright, so if we put Neola in a passive slot, we can learn more about Neola. So let's do that. Oh, what is this? Oh wait, what does this do in the passive slot? Gain a deflecting shield that negates damage to the user. Oh, nice. That'll be handy. Let's see. If we learn more about Sybil, we want to put help in a passive slot. Gain a 25% chance to become a super user on using turn. Oh, nice. Alright, let's put that in passive. So we can learn more. Let's see. Load. We can put that in an upgrade. Slot. Passive slot. Well, passive is, So if I upgrade load with ping, ping will deal damage in an area of effect on impact. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and do that. Let's go back. Let's see. Let's install Crash in 2. How much more room do we have? I can do Breach, I can do Spark, I can do Jaunt. Actually, let's put Jaunt back in there so I can run around some more. Oh, whoops, I didn't actually install it. And then I can install Spark. So see, as an upgrade, it can split and subdivide most functions for greater results. Or I can spawn a copy when attacked, diverting nearby targets. Let's... Let's throw it in there. So, let's see. So, with the load upgrade, it has a blast radius of 250, and then with the spark upgrade, it has projectiles. Damage is reduced, but... Actually, I wonder if that's, like, redundant.
Load it up.
Guess we'll find out.
Something a little faster for a change.
Oh, dang. Nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, what's going on?
Heal.
Uh-oh.
Stay. Stay.
Oh, jeez. So what happens if I use our new thing? Oh, wait, did I just create a function called kill? Holy cow.
No?
Whoops.
Bad boy.
Alright, so Oh, those weeds like drain me. If I get too close. Hey Blues, how's it going? Oh, so that was Super User. Oh man. That is awesome. Yeah, I do have... I forget what I just did, but it gave me like a 25% chance
Let's
to
keep moving.
become a super user doing turns, so I guess I got the one in 4. I'm great, Blues. Things are good. Life is going
Might as well stop in.
fantastically.
Best view in town.
Best view in town. My girlfriend and I work together, and she sits 2 desks down from me, so I'd say that's the best view in town. Aww. Anyway.
It's strange coming here. Like this. Can't imagine what it's like for you. Well, at least Junction Jan's delivered.
Oh my gosh.
Sea monster fresh from the bay.
We're eating pizza
Flatbread
in our
delivery still coming
apartment
strong.
with our sword boyfriend.
Not so bad when it's cold. Not that I know anymore. Help yourself and good.
Oh my gosh.
Locked yourself out. How are you gonna... Oh.
Just locked myself out of my... So wait, I just went to my apartment, ate pizza, and then left and locked myself out?
It all looks fine from up here.
I guess you gotta eat, though. Ooh, OVC terminal.
So the word is out.
Sounds like a usual Wednesday. Process spreads to 66% of Cloud Bank. Oh wow, so process is kind of like... Gosh, the way to describing... unexplained outbreak causes mass relocation efforts across the city. More info.
If anybody's left to hear it.
The entire western half of Cloud Bank is now offline. The central administration scrambles to contain the threat and relocate citizens to designated safe zones. Casualty rates are unknown, though missing person reports crossed 100,000 as of this writing. Holy cow. Authorities denied foreknowledge of the epidemic and urged citizens to travel east as soon as possible and to register relocation requests at their local OVC terminals. So it's like spreading. It kind of like reminds me, the way they're describing this, of like the Zerg in StarCraft. Except it's not like biological slime stuff, it's robot stuff. I don't know. Comment. If anyone's listening, the Camerata are...
Whole town's being held ransom.
Is anyone even still listening? Are... Process rush. Yes, exactly. So that's interesting. So Red was going to be like the Camerata's behind it, and then she like backed off. Huh. That's interesting. Alright. Hold on a sec. Alright. So make sure I wasn't blocking something.
Can't even see the canals.
Let's go up the gondola.
Red,
Oh, what's going on with Transistor?
I'm starting to lose you.
What? What do you mean you're starting to lose me? Oh man, let's see. Cool, I can just like stand here and just do this. That's Take that, cheerleader. Hi, doggy. Actually, hang on a sec. Let's see if I can jaunt over here. Well, ping's not going to do very much on this thing. Let me run away from doggy and try to take out the cheerleader instead. Let's not do ping. Let's do crash. Yeah, there we go. Ah, run. Okay. So let's see if I can do ping on stuff. Well, that's not going to do much damage. Let's take out this tree. Right, run! Oh god! Oh god! No doggy, no! Bad doggy. Oh, I got super user. Oh, sweet. Ah, doggy is ah, shoot. Doggy, like, totally recharged at that weed. That's okay. I can at least take out this cheerleader. Alright. Go away, doggy. Ah! Dang it, I need to take out these weeds. Ah, shoot. Oh man, cheesy pizzas, Aspera? That sounds great. Let's try to get away from the dog after we do this. Ah! Okay, let's try to take out this dog as much as we can. Oh, that's awesome. I actually made a pizza from scratch last night. I made the crust and then it's a pizza. It's kind of one of my go-to pizzas whenever I make pizza from scratch. It oh, super user good. Yes. So it has basil pesto and cooked chicken that I shred and top it on the pizza, and also sun-dried tomato and artichoke hearts and feta cheese. Or actually, I used goat cheese last night. I mean, feta's a type of goat, but like this is really soft goat cheese, and like it was like almost like melting in your mouth, and it was delicious.
Not feeling so good.
It was yummy. Meanwhile, Transistor is not feeling so good.
You know, I never thought much of a high-rise. Far from the water. Then I found out you lived here.
Access point. Okay, so this will repair. All right. Our switch function's repaired. Yay, that's good. Let's see. So we got new information. All right, yes. Our friend Neola Chain. Let's see. The Camerata saw in Miss Chain an invaluable moral compass of sorts, some predominantly driven by philanthropic goals and seeking no personal gain from her actions. This type of perspective they felt was an important counterbalance in comparison to some of the other individuals they had in mind, whose work was no less significant to the city, but whose intentions were not as plain to see. After her disappearance, those who knew Miss Chain reluctantly came to believe that the Channel incident shook her resolve enough to where she decided to go away for a while to reignite her passions. Huh. Interesting. So it sounds like the Camerata reached out to her, or like recruited her, or something of that ilk for some sort of purpose. They saw her as a moral compass of sorts. She didn't seek personal gain. But then the Channel incident, whatever that is, caused her to go away for a while. Okay. Let's remove that. Alright, so Sybil's file is complete now. One night, Ms. Rates nominated Red as a target for her Camerata colleagues, citing Red's surging popularity in the city and her unusual set of selections. Red could substantially advance the Camerata's agenda, and was not yet so ubiquitous that her sudden disappearance couldn't be sufficiently disguised. Ms. Rice promised that the Camerata could get to Red at a time when she would be completely alone. Trace data reveals an 85% chance she falsified this claim. Oh, wow. So did she, like... falsified the claim, so... Interesting. I wonder if it has to do with this part up here, through, like... Observe the aloofness of one of Red's companions. Decided he must have been insinuating Red against her. Thought through various ways to rectify this. So I wonder if she falsified this claim as sort of a means to rectify the companion situation. Just initial thoughts on that. More about Wave Tennigan. That evening, after his event drew to a close, Mr. Tennigan met members of the group calling themselves the Camerata. Ah, yes, that's why I suspected that group of individuals was going to be. They invited Mr. Tennigan to come see what was really going on in the city, as long as Mr. Tennigan promised not to disclose any facts concerning the existence of the group. Mr. Tennigan outwardly accepted, for his curiosity could not be quenched. But he inwardly refused, for his commitment to his listeners precluded the keeping of any such secrets. First, he would meet the Camerata on their terms. Interesting. So he decided to go along with the Camerata to see what they had to say, what they were going to show him, but, like, internally, he was not planning to keep any secrets that they were going to show him. He was going to share that with his listeners. Okay. Let's remove that. Henter. How many cases must one crack to become the most highly decorated detective in the 18th precinct? Even this Officer Henter Yallaford knew ahead of time, even though he never acted prideful about it. Of course, Officer Yallaford was no mere detective. He was a forecaster. This was one of the rarest and least understood professions in Cloudbank, though the results spoke for themselves. Officer Yallaford possessed an almost uncanny ability to solve any mystery that blew into town. So it was that he became very interested in the reasons why Central Administration quietly decided to take down the northwestern edge of the Goldwalk district until further notice. Oh, so it sounds like he started poking his nose in affairs and meddling and stuff. Alright. So let's remove those. So I think, let's see, I think these first 6 are complete. No, Farah is not complete yet, but Neola is. Alright, Alright, so I think these first 5 are complete files now. So let's put Farah in the... So put switch in the passive slot. Spawn a friendly bad cell when retrieving cells. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, whoops. I actually did not mean to do that. I meant to put it here. There we go. Alright, so that'll unlock the rest of her slot, her file. And then Sybil, we're done with Sybil. If we put load in a passive slot, generate volatile packets instantly at a regular interval. Well, that'll be interesting. Oh, whoops. I actually did not mean to click back. Let's install that in the passive slot, and then ping we can install in a upgrade slot to further encrypt that. So let's see. Let's do... Alright, let's install crash here. Let's install jaunt. Let's see, ping only takes up 1 slot, memory slot, so I've installed ping in there. Crash will be more efficient to plan during turn and faster in real time. Oh, nice. So let's install that. And then we can kind of play around with some of these other functions as well. Let's see, what if I installed help? So what happens if I install help with Crash? Crash will gain a 50% chance to prevent cells from spawning. Oh, nice. If I install it with Jaunt, Jaunt will leave behind a user copy. Oh, that sounds interesting. So let's do that. And then, let's see, bounce or breach. Oh, I can't install breach, so let's install... I can also install Spark. Let's install Bounce, though. Let's install Bounce with our Crash plus Ping. Actually, what happens if I install it with Jaunt? Oh, I can't. Alright, let's do that. Okay, cool. Let's see what happens now. Bathing pool. Average simultaneous users 2.3.
Can't even go for a swim because you're stuck with me.
Can't even go for a swim.
Think anybody else is in here besides me? I've seen no one.
So it's seen.
But
So
when I look up to where the sky should be,
he hasn't seen anyone else inside Transistor. I think is what
I
he's
see
saying.
you. And I know you can hear me. Watch out.
All right, let's see. So if I jot over here and then just keep cluckering this thing. Oh, hang on a sec. Something's up with my speakers. There we go. On my end. All right.
How's it going? You still...
Process upgraded. Oh, geez. So they upgraded during this. That's not cool. Oh, out of range. Shoot. Wait, actually, hang on. I should jaunt to create a copy of myself. Then let's do this. And then let's see if we can take out this packet. buddy. Hang on. Ooh, I got a bad cell. What is this? Oh, packet. Alright. Alright, you clucker. Actually, hang on. I can probably get more damage out of this if I can backstab it. There we go. There we go. Terminated that process. Oh my gosh. What has happened to our friend inside Transistor? What has happened to Sword Boyfriend? OC Relay.
Terminals around town holding up pretty good, all things considered.
We've run into like nobody else except processes. And there's like 100,000 people. He is having a few troubles.
Northwest, bracket towers.
Backdoor detected.
You can hear me, right?
I can hear you.
Waves.
Aw, there's Luna.
I'm alright. I think I'm alright. Hiya, Luna.
Luna! Hi, girl.
That's our girl.
Yeah, good girl. Let's kick the ball. I'm bouncing this ball so much. I bounced this ball over 70 times last time.
I'd play with you if I could.
Well, let's turn on some tunes. Let's kick on some music, yo. Alright, Luna. Go get the ball. Go get the ball, girl. Go get the ball. Oh, good girl. Let's go mull some ideas in the hammock.
In high rise. Don't know what came over me out there. It was like... Well, anyway, whatever it was, it's past.
Is it
Feels
past,
like I'm
though?
me again.
Is it past?
More or less.
I was kind of losing you there for a sec, pal. So, let's see. Can we do any more of these, like, trial thingers? Planning test.
Door
Let's do a
3,
planning test.
one more time. Hey, watch out!
Oh, geez. Terminate process in one turn. Alright, jerk. Let's see what I got. I've got crash and I've got breach. Get behind target to backstab. So yeah, I guess backstabbing is going to be the best thing here. Crash makes target vulnerable. Oh, I see. It's like teaching me. So if I do crash and then I do breach. Oh, wow. I didn't know this was a thing. Oh, snap. I learned something
Scratch
new.
that. We're done.
Huh. What do you know? Thanks for teaching me, game. I learned something new today. I did not realize that you could do crash and then you could, like, use that to, like, do one crash and, like, weaken an enemy and then throw in some other functions to
You are
do
quick.
that. Huh. Well, that's cool. Yeah, I'm gonna have to remember that, Blues. Let's see, practice touch is just like free range. Let's do speed
Let's
test.
give it a shot.
I'm definitely gonna have to remember that.
Gotta move quick once the process shows up.
Let's see, run test. So let's see, I've got load function and I've got ping function. Alright. Terminate process at 24 seconds.
Here come your old friends.
Alright. Let's see. Oh, I need to first take out cheerleader. Oops. Hold on a sec. No, ping's not gonna do anything. Let me back up. So is load like definitely gonna do nothing or what? Huh. Shoot. I don't know what I'm doing here. Ping's gonna be blocked? What? Oh, man. Oh, you attack the packet to make it explode. Okay. I was using it... I think I didn't get it because I was using load, like, in combination with things. Instead of, like, using it on its own. Okay. So let me, do this. I see. Oh, snap. Okay. Wait, hold on a sec.
Not much time left.
Where is this thing spawning? Okay, there we go. Oh, jeez. All I had to do was like run and get that cell. And I like hit the wrong button. Okay, I think I get it now though. I think I get how load is supposed to work. Alright, so I could probably do this like way faster than I was.
We're on. Not much time.
Alright.
Time left.
There we go. Alright.
Did it.
Cool. And I'm learning like some new techniques too. I'm really enjoying that. Ooh, and I unlocked some music as well. Yay.
And we're back.
We are back. Let's check out this test. Performance test.
Lucky door number 4.
Have we not done the performance test yet?
What do we have this time?
Ooh, access point. Function files. Functions allowed 3 of 9. Oh, I see. Oh, so I can only pick 2 of these with the memory I have. So let's see. I can do breach, I can do spark, and I can do bounce. So let's see. So, let's try. Let's try installing breach here. And then, oh, actually, if I install breach, I can't use the other ones. Okay. Actually, let's go back. Let's remove that. Do I want to put... Let's try putting spark in the active slot. And then putting bounce in the upgrade slot. Spark will ricochet from its point of impact, causing a secondary impact. That's what I was thinking that would do. Alright.
There's the bell.
Clear 3 waves, okay. Oh, it's gonna be blocked? Shoot. Whoops. Oh, it's still gonna be blocked? What? How is this blocked? How is everything here blocked? Maybe we should just go higher. Alright, okay. Oops. Alright, so I've cleared 1 wave. Oh wait, no I haven't. I thought the thing was on my side for some reason. Okay. Okay, so now there are 4 of 9 functions allowed, and I have a little bit more memory. So let's remove this. Yo, Proto, how's it going? Alright, oh, let's do crash. Now that I have a better understanding of how crash really works. I did find the performance tests. I'm liking these tests, Proto, because I'm learning different strategies that I don't know if I would have picked up on just on my own. Alright, good, I'm glad you're doing well, man. Okay, let's see. So... So let's see, so suppose I put bounce. If I put bounce in, that'll let me have breach. Actually, let's do this. Let's put bounce in the passive slot to get that shield. We're in high rise right now, Proto. Like story-wise, yeah, Transistor just started acting up. We stopped at Red's apartment and had pizza. But yeah, Transistor started acting up. I haven't run into any more Camerata just yet. I've actually been working on unlocking the lore that's attached to each one of the functions, just gradually. So I'm just like switching a lot of stuff around and figuring things out. Yeah, and then I wanted to put breach in this slot as well. All right. Let's see how this goes. let's not use as much movement. Actually, what's the least amount of movement I have to use to do this? Okay. There we go. So backstab, and then breach, backstab, combo. And maybe I can take out this bad cells. Alright, there we go. Oh, that young lady moved. Darn you, young lady, stay where you are. Alright, let's get around here. Let's see if that works. Oh no, she ran away again. Young lady, how many times do I have to tell you? Alright, oh geez, young lady is like running all over the place. Let's just... Oh, my mouse is working just fine, actually. I just prefer the keyboard, actually. Oh man, there are multiple young ladies. Also, hi, Le Chauffeur. Alright, let's do this. See if that does it. Come on. There we go. Oh jeez. All these spells. Ah! Darn you. Alright.
What do we got?
Okay, so now I have a bit more memory. I think I'm gonna keep Crash where it is. Let's see. Actually, I might keep my current setup for the most part. I might upgrade Spark. I mean, upgrade Breach with Spark, or what if I upgrade it with Ping instead? Oh, reduce turn planning costs and speed up most functions. Oh, thanks, Le Chauffeur. I took French diction class in college. I try to pronounce people's names correctly as often as possible. Oh, hey, welcome back, Zai. Oh, let's see. Oh, what I want to do. I am actually going to use Spark. Let's upgrade. Actually, no, let's keep it that way.
Last round.
Alright. Ah, darn you, creep. Whoa, no, that's not as far as I wanted you to go. Hold up a sec. Alright, so let's backstab you, and then breach. Actually, hold on, man. What if I can get myself into a position where I could, like, backstab both of them from where I'm standing? That's not exactly what I want to do. Come on. I'm really digging Transistor. It's a fun game, and I really like the strategy element of it. Oh gosh. Jerk. Well, that's okay, so that guy's out of range. Let's do that. And then let's run away. Actually, let's just straight up run away. I am doing the tests, and I'm really enjoying them because they are teaching me new strategies that I would not have discovered on my own. Oh my gosh. Oh geez. Okay. This wave is tough. Oh my. Let's go over here. Can I backstab this jerk? Okay. Oh, this might do it. Oh man, I am so glad I learned that strat of using crash with backstab and then using other attacks to take things out once I've weakened them. This is so good. Alright, let's see if this actually does take out everyone. Oh my gosh. I'm so glad that I've gained a better understanding of crash. This is great. Vanishing point.
You felt that, right?
It is, Blues. I'm so glad that I understand that strat now. Luna, hi, girl. We gotta say hi to Luna. Go get the ball, girl. Go get the ball.
Who's a good girl?
Oh, speaking of dogs, Tara has not been on the couch for a while, so let me take pet cam off. Cause Tara is not there. So I don't know what's up with my webcam here. There we go. Hold on a sec. I feel like my webcam is like off slightly because I look like I'm like hunched over. Something like I was like down like this, like I shrunk or something. There we go. Yeah, Sparrow, go find my dog. I would like that. I'd like to know where my dog is. I can tell that one of my cats, I think it's Vivi, is on the cat tree in the dining room. I'm guessing Steiner's probably on the cat tree in my bedroom. I have multiple cat trees. So I have cats.
I'm sure I'll be fine.
Oh, you know what, Flora? I have not. I have not done that.
Oh, back from break.
I haven't tried the humming thing at all, actually.
When you speak,
Oh my gosh. This is so cool.
Every word a defiance.
Okay, but I haven't tried humming with the music player turned off. I will have to try to do that at some point. Yellowford Square.
Must be seeing double.
Oh jeez. Alright. Oh, nice, Proto. Alright, so next chance I get, I need to like reset my the way I have things set up right now. Because right now it's kind of silly. Well, actually, part of the reason my setup is so silly right now is because I'm trying to unlock all the lore, so... of course young lady did that. These young ladies.
One of those has got to be fake, right? Oh, wow. No fair.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Actually, whoops. Let's just, skedaddle out of there after we do all this. Alright, so long, Blues. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out with us.
Well, good luck.
Thanks. Thanks, Transistor. I appreciate that. Oh, jeez. Okay. Ah, man. Whoops. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, let's see if this works. It's just a jump to the left. And then a step to the right. Okay. All these young ladies. Shoot. a couple hits and then running away and then coming back later is a good strategy. It's a strategy that's worked for me before. Alright, hang on. Don't come near me. Don't come near me. Okay. Let me find a place where it's safe for me to like come near them. Okay. Let's do that. No, not John. Let's do this. Let's do crash and then let's... Oops. And then let's run away. Let's see if we can catch up that young lady. I doubt we will. Yep, I didn't think so. Alright. Ah, okay. Run away! Ah, okay. Let's try to get this young lady. I just want to kill this young lady. That must be a more efficient way I can do that. Must be a more efficient way to murder someone. There we go. Oh geez. All these cells are gonna respawn. Oh gosh, so many bad cells. So many bad cells, oh dear. Let's see how many of these take out. Not really. Actually, where did the other young lady go? Oh, the other young lady must be gone too, I guess. Alright, cool. So wait, hold up. Where is everything? Oh, my area became smaller apparently. Alright, hold on a sec. Well, I'll see what happens here. Hey, there we go.
That was pretty swell.
I won somehow. Yeah, must be. But hey, all right. Ooh, alcove. Backdoor detected. Wait, isn't it the same alcove where it came from? That's the same alcove where it came from.
You know those white walls been popping up?
I do, actually.
I kind of miss those.
Kind of miss them, do you? Alright, do I have any new info? Yes, here we go. Switch. Okay, Farrah's file is complete. Disappearance. So Ms. Yondale's gifted command over dimension of the city's physical and natural beauty caused the Camerata to seek her out. While aspects of the city evolved at a constant rate, the particular way in which Ms. Yondale approached her craft, with a strong, discerning, intuitive sense but with an eye for the wishes of her followers, created a particular disposition that appealed to the Camerata. I have been mulling thoughts in hammocks, yes, Proto. After she vanished, close to 70% of Ms. Yondale's connections decided she must have fled the district to escape sentencing. That somewhere out there, the sky is still sparkle with patterns of her choosing. Interesting. So Ms. Yondale has disappeared. So, like, if I'm not mistaken, let me inspect this. Each one of these folks has an apparent connection to the Camerata, although it's not really stated for Preston. Preston just seems to be like a racer person who's gone missing. But most of these people have some connection with the Camerata. Like the Camerata sees value in... So it's like the Camerata were... Well, actually no. Miss Platt was more of a meddler than an opportunity because she knew of their movements. So there's some. So she had a connection to the Camerata, though. It's like she has kind of like a she knows too much kind of connection. All right, wave 10 again. So we have wave 10 again completely unlocked. So wave 10 again met with the Camerata. They invited him to see what's really going on in the city. As far as anyone knew, Mr. Tennigan took some personal time as one day his broadcast simply stopped. He had never missed a day of broadcasting in his life, and so his listeners. While disappointed, he had never missed a day of broadcasting in his life, and so his listeners, while disappointed, were very understanding and both happy and concerned for him. A significant majority believed Mr. Tennigan finally took a break as he often promised he would one day. Since then, Mr. Tennigan's young producer inherited his show, though listenership steadily declined to bottom out at just 22% of Mr. Tennigan's average. I think help is complete. Yeah, I was actually speculating earlier, Proto, about exactly what was going on with Sybil. Because I noticed in this middle part, meeting Red, it's mentioned the aloofness of one of Red's companions. Observed the aloofness of one of Red's companions and decided he must have been insinuating Red against her. So in other words, this companion was kind of like turning Red against Sybil, and thought of various ways to rectify this. Or the way I'm interpreting, the way I'm reading this is eliminate the companion somehow. And then down here in the recommendations, it's mentioned that Sybil promised that the Camerata could get to Red at a time where she would be completely alone. Trace data reveals an 85% chance she falsified this claim. So it makes me wonder if she kind of like manipulated the Camerata into getting into a situation where they were kind of like seemingly going after Red, but maybe the intended consequence was that the companion would be eliminated. And I'm wondering if the dude who had Transistor stuck into his chest in the beginning of the game was the real target of that. And well, if that's the case, and if what we saw was like at the beginning of the game is what we saw is like what the result of that was, then well, it worked because he got stabbed in the chest with Transistor. So I'm just kind of speculating out loud, though. I could very well be wrong, as I often am. Alright, anyway. Oh, and then new details on Ping about Hunter. Officially speaking, Officer Yellowford could only do so much until the administration provided sufficient clearance for his own safety. But one of the side effects of Officer Yellowford's talents as a forecaster was his insatiable desire to confirm his hypotheses. So, he decided to move forward with his investigation, sensing significant trouble and not wanting to sit idly by rather than do his job. What he discovered in Goldwalk shook Officer Yellowford to his core. He had never seen anything like it, and his hands shook as he prepared his report on the spot. But he ceased transcription when several individuals approached him. He did not expect them either. Oh, I wonder if that's the Camerata. Usually mentions of groups of several individuals mean the Camerata. Alright. Okay, so let's remove all our things here. I'm not entirely sure who Sword Friend is yet, Proto. I think, well, I mean, my suspicion, I mean, not specifically who the person is, but, I mean, I think Sword Person is the dude that we saw with, Transistor stabbed in his chest. Like, I think I think what happened, like, when dude got stabbed with sword, dude's, like, essence of some form, whether, like, you want to call it, like, his mind or his soul or what have you, personality, got absorbed into or transferred over to Transistor somehow. That's my current theory. Because the way Transistor is talking, he seems like very familiar with Red, but also that one scene, that one flashback, he seemed very confused about his state of existence. So, who do I think he is in relation to Red? That part, I am not entirely sure. Like, without the part of me that isn't really stopping to think it through is like, well, like boyfriend or something. I've actually just been calling him Sword Boyfriend. So, but I don't know. Hashtag Sword Boyfriend 2018. All right. Anywho, so let's see which files are complete now. Oh, what did he say when we went to the apartment? I was like just there. I guess I didn't really pay attention or really have it registered. Yes, he has a cutting wit, indeed. All right, so these are all complete. I'd say he has a sharp personality, Zespera. Oh yeah, that's right, Proto. Yeah, that really makes me think Sword Boyfriend is like actual boyfriend. Or some kind of close family or friend. Roommate. Sword roommate. That's what I think. Sword roommate. They were just roommates. They like found each other on Craigslist. They needed like someone to like split the rent so they could afford to live from day to day. It's actually a completely platonic relationship. A platonic relationship of convenience. Hey, pal Sonny, how's it going? Shipping will happen regardless. Alright. Okay, so I just need to install Hensher in a passive slot, and then I think everything else is complete. So, yay. Let's put this in a passive slot. What does this do? Move much farther in a single use of turn. Oh, that's cool. Alright. Let's throw Crash in an active slot now. Let's throw Jaunt in an active slot. What else? Let's see, help give most functions a chance to prevent cells from spawning. That might be good to pair with like whatever I use for like my finishing attack. Let's see. Load, increase the area of effect of most functions. Oh, actually. Let's try this. Let's put this here. Oh, no, I didn't, Zai. That's cool. Good job. Let's see. Sorry, guys. Thinking about, like, how I want to upgrade these things is, like, a lot of work. Alright, let's put Breach there. And then, what do I want to upgrade with? That's cool, Zai. Good for you. I'm glad you're happy. I know you work a lot with music, so I'm glad that things are moving along on that front for you. Let's see. Kind of want to upgrade breach. Oh, actually, let's do this. Let's actually toss switch onto crash. So I figure if I attack someone with crash, because I like the strategy of using crash to like lower defense and then oh wait, no. Let's do this. Let's take that off. I was about to say I was kind of installing that as kind of a backup, so like in case I don't kill someone in like a full attack, I can at least switch their allegiance. But actually, what if I did this instead? What if I put this on load before packets that will briefly switch targets allegiance to the users. So like if I just like made a packet and just like blew it up in a range and like everything in that range would then switch allegiance, I'm guessing that's how it would work. Just for funsies. Let's try that. And then oh, what else can I add here? Actually, let's toss bounce into a passive slot. Excellent. Good, good, good. All right. Well, let's see what happens here. All right. Do.
Process. You think maybe
I don't
they're
know.
afraid of heights?
I think the process is afraid of heights. Because I can't go up the stairs. Oh, I have to like attack this thing here. Alright, let's see what happens if I do this. I'm just curious. Oh, whoops. That was not what I meant to do. Oh, geez. Okay. So... Yo, how's it going, Serious Inc? Twitch has been hiding the stream for you? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I wonder if other folks have been having trouble. Oh, thanks, Seth. Thanks for the bits. I appreciate that. Bits. Alright. So let's think this through. Let's jaunt. Then let's backstab this creep. Oh, whoops. No. I don't like the button I put jaunt in, actually. I should have put that in like 3 or 4. Wait, let's back up. What happened to my backstab? Alright. Oh, Snapshot got backstabbed. Okay. Ah, no. Hang on. So I'm trying to backstab creep. There we go. Ah, dang it. Well, let's see what happens here. Oh gosh. I'm trapped. Okay. Nice, Proto. Okay. Whoops. No, back off. Back off. Alright. really do want to try like charming a bunch of things though. Let's see. Oh, hold on a sec. Alright. Let's try that. Oh, oops. Let's try putting a packet here. And then, whoops. Running down here. Not quite that far. Then let's see what happens if we do that. And also, let's get this cell too. Did I even charm anything? I don't think I actually charmed anything. That's a shame. Alright, well. Oops. Ah. Oh, that's not backstabbing. Come on, it's backstabbing. There we go. Dang it, I keep hitting the wrong. I need to move Jaunt. Jaunt is not in the button I normally use for Jaunt. Ah. Alright. Let's put a packet here. And like... let's hit the packet. I want to see if it'll like charm it in the range there. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I got a creep on my side. Oh no, I lost load? Oh no. Oh no. So maybe my problem with the packet thing was, hang on. So like when I used breach, was it like also pushing the packet away too, and like causing it to explode elsewhere? I'm wondering if that also was a thing that happened. Ah, dang it. All right. Overloaded and lost load, so dadgummit. Fiddlesticks. Alright. Take that out, take that out. No. There we go. Oh jeez. Oh no. Ah, creep. Ah, dang. Take that, you creep. Okay, let's go get this cell. And then maybe let's see what we can do to take out this operator somewhere. Oh jeez. bad cells. Yeah, well, mine can only still function if I'm not careful. Cheerleader somewhere. Where is that cheerleader? There we go. Yeah, the operators are out of spawn, so I'm pretty good. I'm in good shape. Take the rest of these things out. Actually, what am I doing? I should probably like attack it from here. There we go. Get both of them once. There we go. Take that, process.
Could always handle yourself just fine.
Woo! Alright. Oh, new functions. We got mask. Ooh, subversive concealing. Conceal the user's physical self. Passive is become undetectable and faster after eliminating targets. Oh, nice. That's a cool passive effect. Then upgrade. Raise the potency of most functions when backstabbing. Oh man, and I love to backstab, so that's cool. Oh, and the get function. Sorry, get. I think mask is cooler. Alright. Sweet. Okay. Oh, I can get more memory. I can get another passive slot. Another upgrade slot. I want more memory. I definitely want more memory with all the new functions I have.
I love you so much, Red. You know that, right?
Okay, I'm definitely thinking boyfriend.
It's true. It's true.
Is Transistor drunk? That's my headcanon. Transistor is drunk. Oh dear. What was that?
What was that?
That's what I just said. What was that?
I'm sure it was nothing. Ragged Towers. Here we come.
Oh, that's good to know, Proto.
Top of the town.
Top of the
This
town.
tower's changed 1,000 times.
That's a lot.
It's
of
gotta
times.
be pretty old.
Let's see. Ooh, Administration Center. Pending request 9,999.
Central admin sure keeps it tidy. The spine of the world.
The spine of the world, you say? Alright, let me go back the other way for a sec. Oh, I guess I can't. Never mind. Yeah, I was gonna say, I wanted to go back and explore over there.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Would you look at the time?
Oh jeez.
Is that what's doing this to me?
Oh gosh, okay. Well. Well, I definitely did not get the chance to, Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can make it through, Proto. Oh, jeez. The spine is trying to break me. Alright. Okay, jerk. Take that. Oh gosh. Okay.
Don't mind us.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Back there. I think that was just the tail.
Oh god, just the tail? Oh man. Why just the tail? Why is that just the tail of the thing? Oh! Access point, yes. Alright. Okay, we've completed Hencher's file. The Camerata knew Officer Yallowford posed a significant threat, as he was one of the only detectives stubborn or determined enough to refuse or accept the administration's non-committal answers about what was going on in Goldwalk. After considering several ideas that might draw the officer out, the Camerata realized they needed only to be patient with him. After all, a forecaster could only predict what was already planned. After Officer Yellowford vanished, the 18th Precinct fabricated a palatable explanation for the public. The officer was approaching retirement age, and together they agreed to name a quarter of his home district in his honor. Yeah, actually, I remember seeing a sign for like Yellowford Plaza or something earlier. So that makes sense. All right, so that file is complete. All right, let's Okay, I'm gonna remove everything again here. Because I lost my load function. And also I have the mask function. So actually I want to throw this in a passive slot. Let's do that. And then also... Oh yeah, let's throw help in passive as well. Alright. Again, I'm gonna put crash in active. Let's put breach in slot 2. Let's put jaunt. Oh, whoops, I actually did not. I actually didn't install it. I just like selected it and then I was like, there we go. Alright. Let's put jaunt here in slot 3. So actually, what if I did... What if I did this? Jaunt will be more efficient to plan during turn. I like that I can maybe squeeze another jaunt out of this, so... Let's do that. Sometimes if I need to do like a hit and run tactic, it'd be good to have like as much jaunt power as I can get. Let's see. Then switch. Let's actually go ahead and match switch with crash. And And then I actually have enough memory to throw in both bounce and spark on something. Actually, I wonder if... Yeah, let's throw crash in there, because then maybe I can also charm nearby things as well. And then... spark. Let's throw that with breach. I love all the modular stuff. This is really cool. Alright. Whee! Oh, I guess that's a dead end. Alright. Whee!
Think we ought to go the other way.
Ooh, decorative pool. 17 unauthorized swims. I love all these random stats.
That was just the tail.
Yes, that was just the tail. Transistor. That was just the tail. Ooh, high-rise skyline.
Nowhere to go but up. The process took care of everything behind us.
Nowhere to go but up, huh? Oh, wait, actually, I don't need to do that. So if I go upstairs... Oh, I didn't realize I could, like, run onto here for some reason.
Here they are.
Fetch? Oh. Fetch. Let's see. First, let's take care of these weeds. As much as possible. Whoops. Oh dear.
See the spine.
Oh hi. Oh, you see the spine, do you? Well, I also see the spine. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about the spine. It's hard to miss the spine. Actually meant to do this. There we go. I saw the spine. Oh my god. You guys are great. I opened up my eyes, I saw the spine. That's fantastic. Alright, hang on. Let me start over again with this. So if I did this. This out first. Gotta weed all these things out.
Excuse us. Pardon us.
Sorry, coming through. Alright. Oh, super user. Can't kill that thing? Oh gosh. I love when I get super user. Oh, hold on a sec. Let's reset that. Let's go over to snapshot. Let's backstab, snapshot. Oh, shoot. Once it's switched, I can't harm a friend. Oh, so I can't take it out. Oh, alright. So actually putting switch on my attack stuff is not a great idea because I can't attack friends. Alright, I forgot about that. I forgot about that, part of the process. Oh well, let's just do this. Alright, you're my friend. Okay. Oh.
So, I'm ready to go.
Oh gosh. Ah, shoot. Emergency turn. Alright. I'm gonna lose the function temporarily. That's not cool. Oh man, I lost my breach function. That's not good. No, I lost crash. Oh. Shoot. Yeah, Spine took care of that for us. Oh gosh. Dang it, Spine. Oh gosh, Spine. Alright. Oh jeez. Okay. Hi, Spine. Alright, we did that. But we also lost another process. I need to stop losing processes all the time. Ah!
It took off. I think it took off.
Let's see. Ooh, access
I
point.
say that already.
Thank goodness. Alright. So, let's see. So, Crash is overloaded currently. I didn't want Crash to be overloaded. But, load is back now. Let's see. Let's, alright, I'm gonna keep Breach in there. Gonna keep Jaunt. Keep Mask. So let's see. So active slot 1 is open. So what can I put there instead? I already have help in a passive slot. Well, I could throw load back in there again. Actually, hang on. I want to put it. Let's put this here. Then. Let's put that there. And let's put load in slot 2. Then what happens if I put spark in the upgrade slot for load? Load will form several smaller packets, multiple smaller packets at a time. Okay. That'll reduce damage though. What if I... Oh yeah, I tried putting switch in there before. Yeah, let's try that again. Alright, so let's see.
Bracket towers. Settling every big decision in this town. Head of the Camerata and they're pulling the strings.
Camerata pulling the strings, eh?
Hey, at least if we get through this,
Monstrosity attacks Bracket Towers. Eyewitness reports confirm presence of massive organism in downtown Cloudbank. My goodness, full story.
We'll get to say we were there.
A huge serpentine creature was seen clinging to Bracket Towers South in the high-rise district early this morning, amid spreading panic and devastation caused by the process outbreak ravaging the city. Administration warns that the creature is extremely dangerous and is to be avoided at all costs. The 18th Precinct is launching a full-scale effort to draw the creature away from populated corners. Any residents remaining in high-rise are urged to leave the area immediately. Should probably leave the area.
Red, what?
Oh my gosh, Red is talking to
Okay.
Transistor.
Okay. Yeah. I'm trying.
Oh my gosh, so that's how she's talking to him.
Go get him. I believe you.
Oh, I didn't realize that's what she was doing. Oh, so earlier, earlier she, like, typed a few things and, like, went back and, like, retyped, and I was like, wait, why is she doing that? Now I understand. This is how she's communicating with Transistor. Oh my gosh, because she lost her voice somehow. So that's what she's doing to communicate. Oh my gosh. That is, like, such a great mechanism for conveying her dialogue. Wow, that is so cool. Oh my god, that is brilliant.
You always have a plan.
I'm really impressed by that little touch. That is amazing. Oh geez, hi.
Hello. How'd you get in there?
Oh my gosh. Structural integrity, 77%
This
safe.
tower isn't going anywhere. You hear that, spine?
Yeah, spine.
Know what I hate worse than the stairs? Nothing.
Nothing. Nothing's worse than stairs. Oh
Right
jeez.
now, nothing.
Okay, there we go. We got the mouse right.
You know, I have a theory.
What's your theory,
about
sword
what's
boyfriend?
come over here. I think what's causing this. It's big.
Hunting cloak. What? Oh no, fetch 2.0. Oh, come on. Well. Ah, hang on. Where is fetch actually? How do I get fetch?
Real big. It's white.
Oh
Red
jeez.
polka dots.
Ah. Well, actually, hang on. I wonder if let me back up. I wonder if I can like do the packet thing, and then whoops, no, not that. Do that. Let's see if I can charm at least one.
It's like closer it gets, farther apart we are.
Man, oh my gosh, these fetch things are kicking my butt. Ah. I wanted to see if I can like charm them, but apparently not. Oh, I lost my jaunt. No. Cloaked. How am I supposed to hit them? Alright, I should back out until they're not cloaked anymore. Okay. Oh, snap.
Hey, why'd you stop?
No, Proto, I have not. I have not, like, really been paying attention or noticing any patterns there.
Don't bother, just...
I'll have to go back and figure it out later.
It's gone to the country.
This terminal has suffered an unknown problem. It needs to restart. Let's restart it.
If we don't move it, we'll be worse than this terminal.
Report a problem.
I doubt they'll get the memo. Hey, where's the spine?
Don't ask that question.
There it is again.
Alright. Okay, I got Crash back, so that's good. I lost Jaunt. Alright, so let's... actually let's back out, because I actually want... Okay, I'm not going to do that load thing anymore. At least not for the time being. Alright, let's put Crash in here. Let's put Breach in 2. Let's see. Let's do this. Let's put Bounce here. Crash will chain to multiple nearby targets. Let's do that. Install that upgrade. Let's put Spark with Breach. And then, let's see. Oh wait, what functions do I have new info on? Let's see, Mask. Shomar Schasberg. Okay. So let's see, A29, gender male. Selections trickery and comedy. Reason cited, everyone wears a mask, right? Interesting. Let's see, considered the most elusive entertainer in Cloudbank by 12% of the population, Mr. Shomar Schasberg earned his reputation through numerous absurd public pranks and other daring or ill-advised feats. Thus he earned the nickname The Magician from his many thousands of fans and enjoyed executing highly unusual, unscheduled performances in Cloudbank's most bustling neighborhoods. His acts grew more ambitious over time, culminating in his promise to skydrop into a restricted region of Goldwalk and walk right out, escaping administrative detection. Oh my goodness. This fellow sounds delightful. Alright. Okay, what do I want to put in there? Do I want to use Switch? Do I want to use Ping? Well, let's try using Switch as a primary thing. Then what happens if I put... actually, what happens if I use Switch with Load? Switch will affect multiple targets in a radius at the point of impact. Okay, that's probably kind of the effect I was going for with Load, but... this seems to do it, like, more efficiently. Let's install that upgrade. And then, Ping. Might as well, let's see. Let's see. Crash will be more efficient to plan and use... to plan during turn and faster in real time. Yeah, let's do that. Stairwell up. Come closer. This way.
Almost. Almost.
Oh jeez. There's gondola. What's over here? Nothing. Okay. True auxiliary power. Hi, Lauren. That is a great question.
Hey, wanna hear a funny joke?
The magician guy might be
What's the
could end up being my favorite just based on what I've been introduced to so
Never
far.
mind.
But we'll see. Oh gosh. Oh geez. Hi, Spine.
Tell you later.
Hello, Spine. Yeah, tell me later. Tell me later, sword boyfriend. Oh gosh. That was not a good spot to be in.
Are we there yet? Red, wait.
Ooh.
Please be.
Oh good, I've got Jaunt back. Alright. Oh, but I need to clear out more memory for Jaunt, so let's see. I don't really need ping. Actually, let's remove switch. Let's throw Jaunt back in because I want Jaunt. Dadgummit, I want Jaunt. Let's see. Then, what happens if you use switch with Jaunt? Jaunt will instantly turn nearby targets' allegiance to the users for a short while. What? Oh, yes. Obviously, I will do that. Holy cow. Okay. All right. Okay. But yeah, this stream I've been like shuffling my functions around a lot, Lauren, and like putting them in the different slots so I can like, unlock all the character lore. Yes, please, my friend, don't kill me. Okay, bye. That's fantastic. And oh, actually, Hencher's file is complete. So yes, I think all the files are complete except for Mask, which I just got. So Shomar, I just like the idea of I think I'm going to like Shomar because of like the numerous absurd public pranks and other daring or ill-advised feats. And you wanted to skydrop into a restricted region of Goldwalk and walk right out, escaping administrative detection. That seems like a very silly thing. And look at what he's wearing. I don't know what he's wearing here, but it looks like a little like happy, I don't know, strawberry radish thing. I don't know. And he's wearing a bow tie. Basically, he's kind of like Doctor Who. Like, I feel like Shomar is like an incarnation of the Doctor. Actually, I feel like Shomar is like a bunch of incarnations of the Doctor just rolled up into one character. So yes, I think Shomar might be the one I'm most delighted with. Oh gosh. Hi.
Oh dear.
Hello, the Spine. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Let's get away from here. I'm going to need to like think about this for a sec. Okay. Wow. Okay. So if I do this, and I do this, and I do this, what will happen?
Losing you.
Hi, you didn't see me. You didn't see me. You didn't see me. I wasn't here. I wasn't here. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god, why? Oh god, why? Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Alright. Oh, crashes out of range there. Mother of pearl. Actually, it was Jaunt that was out of range. Never mind. Alright. Oh, jeez. Why? Oh, God. Why are you trying to destroy me with your tail dealing, dude? Oh, man. Yes, I got super user. Yes. Oh, good lord. Hi, hello, hi. Hello, hi. Please don't kill me. Okay. Actually, I think I want to hit it with one breach and then jaunt out of there. I don't want to... No, I don't want to, like, jaunt only 2 feet. What's the point of jaunt if you only go 2 feet? Actually, hang on. There must be a way where I can, like... get... all of these things charmed. Actually, let me go back to the beginning of this. Okay, where am I currently? Let's hit it with crash, and then breach it, and then let's jaunt. Alright, well, let's do this. Oh jeez, what's... Why? Why are there so many more spawns? Why is this happening? Ah, emergency turn, why? Fiddlesticks. Gosh, this thing is hard. I can at least do some more damage with breaching and stuff. I wonder what I'm about to lose. Oh, I lost breach? Wait, is that because it's the last thing I used? Oh my gosh. What is happening? Oh geez. Oh my god! Ah! Gosh. This thing is wrecking me. This thing is absolutely wrecking me. Ah, get out of there! Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Oh god. Ah! No! Oh, man. Well, that sucks. Alright, well, let's try that again. So wait, was I doing it with limiters? What's the difference between retry without limiters and retry with limiters? Like, which one? I don't even know which one I was going with. What was I playing with? Because I have no idea. Oh, okay. I see. Alright, so if I do retry with limiters, that's what I was doing. I mean, I don't want to, like, I don't want to nerf the fight. I want to fight, I want to win the fight, like, on what I was doing, so. Alright, well, let's try.
Oh, dear.
Alright. So let's jaunt this. Alright. Yeah, it's like, oh my. Oh! Protected. What? Hang on a sec. Or that's because I'm, like, in front of a barrier. let's do that. Nah, that's okay, Proto. Okay. So let's jaunt. Let's do that. Alright, down there, down there. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Okay. Let's get out of there. Whoops, that was the wrong order. Let's crash and then breach. Then let's breach again. Oh gosh. Ah, there goes breach. Right, well, I still have John. Oh. Hello. I get super user. Alright. Where even am I? I don't even know where I am right now. Okay, there we go. Let's get away. Oops, that's not what I was to do. Let's just do this shot down here. There we go. Oh gosh. Get out of the way, cells. Get out of the way. Ah! Okay. Oh, I got super user again. Oh man, that's gonna help so much. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Oh, yes. I'm gonna keep hitting it and make sure it's dead. Whew, okay. Inside. Come closer. Texture, soft, greasy. I can't get back to the thing. Oh, the overkill text? I don't think I caught the overkill text. But yes, it's extra mega dead. Oh geez, we're like inside this thing? The spine. Come closer. Beats per minute, 17. Oh god. So we just like blew up its heart. Talk about a heart attack.
Oh, hi.
Oh hey, he's over his hangover. Hey, Sword Boyfriend is back.
You did back there.
Yay, Sword Boyfriend is okay. Oh, yes, literally, Proto. That's literally what happened. I'm gonna find the thing that's doing this to you and break its heart. Good job, Sword Boyfriend. Oh man, we lost 2 functions though. Yeah, Sword Boyfriend had one too many Long Islands. Alright. Yeah, so what's going on with our limiters here? I never checked the limiters here. Resilience. The process will spawn shielded cells when terminated. Yeah, but my user level bonus is 2%. Gotcha. Designation bad cell. The cells, they spoil. They spoil like, well, like anything that spoils, except instead of spoiling, they don't become something else. Spoiling, they become something else. Something they don't seem to want to be. This is no conversion, but a total metamorphosis. It cannot be reversed as far as I can tell. Once the cell is shifted to this form, then all that remains is for it to expel its stored potential, like a last breath. Back into the ether, I suppose. Some form of self-defense? From Royce. Oh, what do we got here? Efficiency. The process will strike with twice as much power. Oh dear, I don't need that. No, sir. Initiative. The process will respawn from cells in much less time. That could make things a little more challenging. Let's throw that on. Let's increase the limiters. Why not? Oh, actually, I didn't inspect that. Let's inspect this. Hold on. Let's inspect this. Designation weed. Use this limiter and withstand its effect to learn more. Ah. I noticed that the weeds seem to, like, the weeds respawn hit points, which is why I need to go after them first. Ah! Jerk! You jerk. I don't like the jerks. Right. Oh, oh. Oh god, every limiter? Holy cow, I can't even imagine what all the limiters are. Because I only have like 3 of them so far. Oh, let's see. Let's toss... Well, I lost Jaunt. I could throw in Spark, or Load, or Switch. Actually, let's throw in Spark. And then suppose we were to upgrade it with Load. Spark will deal more damage and an even larger blast radius. Sure, let's do that. Well, I could actually have memory for Switch, so I might as well toss it in. Might as well use it. No reason not to.
Alrighty.
Alright. Okay. Well, actually, friends, it's about 10 o'clock, and that was a pretty big boss fight, so... I think this is a good point to leave off, so we will pick this back up next Monday. I promise I will not skip 2 Mondays of Transistor again. We will pick this back up again next Monday. Next stream is Wednesday evening, 7 p.m. Central Time. We're going to continue with Night in the Woods, and then there's no Homestuck this Saturday because I have a friend coming to visit, so I'll be preoccupied with that. So I will see you guys on Wednesday. Thank you for hanging out with me this evening. I appreciate it, and I will talk to you later. Have a good night, friends. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.